I just want to discuss about the unemployment because this pandemic is going on. People are unemployed.
Oh
So
my God, you send a
view
message. Yeah, yeah, I
upon this.
forgot it. Yeah, no problem, Chali.
Yeah, you don't need to any kind of preparation. You are very
No, no, no,
knowledgeable
not like
and
that.
very
Not.
experienced person.
Yeah, tell me what want to know from me regarding unemployment in which corner? At the
No,
present
actually
situation
my
or
question,
in now? Yeah.
my question is now the time is pandemic is going on. Most
Yeah.
of the people are unemployed and the
Yeah.
most of the people are earning a low income, low salary, like a 50% salary they will get. So what's
Okay.
your opinion about that? How they live their life?
And you wanna say after getting the 50% salary from the work or job or whatever you can say, how?
Yeah, you can say
Yeah.
about the unemployment and about the these things. What your opinion on this?
Well, uh, in India, in India, unemployment is a big issue. Why?
Yes.
There are two or three things I wanna say to you. First of all, why number of unemployment in our India is because first of all, there is one cause is population.
Yes.
Huge population is there. I will go for the second options for the educations.
Yes.
People are not
That's it.
so much educated like the other countries, and if you want, you will go for the third options. The lack of job offer, you can say,
Okay.
because if I doesn't have this kind of education, then why or how can I demand a service from a employer?
Yes.
Number one. And
Yes.
there is also another thing is in our India, you have the degree, you have the education, but
Yes.
there is no opportunity to get your job in properly, you can say, in proper way.
Yes.
Because if we have a look in the other sector, I have a higher education, but nowadays I am working as a post,
Yes.
you can say as a lower post.
Okay.
One person, he had or he have the degree of MA,
Yes.
like English, I have passed English MA. And I
Okay.
am working as a fourth grade staff in an office.
Okay.
Why? Because the lack of job, because of lack of industry, you can say.
Okay.
Because if you want to find in our surroundings, there are so many people, so many engineers, you know, over there, they are not get the proper job. Because
Yes.
in our India, first of all, the parents, they have, they will have, all they will have a dream
Yes,
their
yes,
children should go for first of all doctor, and then
yes,
they will have the other options go for the engineer.
yes,
And if you have a look all your areas or all your surroundings, out of 100, 95 to 97 are Indians. And you just
okay,
have a look in our YouTube channel, who people nowadays posted their videos or their intents to enhance their fluency of English or enhance their communication skill. They told, I have seen it.
yes,
Yeah, what is your educational qualifications? I am an engineer. Most of them, they're telling.
yes,
And why we are nowadays, and I am coming to your point, nowadays, all the industries due to coronavirus, they have been closed their industrial belt or industries. And
okay,
who have been working those industries as a worker, most of them lost their job. And
yes,
yeah, nowadays, the people who are working from their home, they will get their salary like 50%. You will say earlier.
yes,
Yeah. And I would like to say, after getting the 50% salary, how will they manage?
yes. They can't manage.
They can't
They
manage.
just
And you know,
they just
people
basic food necessary things they can
exact
only complete it, and all the other luxury item and all the like luxury life they can't live in this situation.
exactly, because people, what we used to do in the end of month or in the uh, starting of month, after getting our salary, we divided it some suppose like 3 to 4 parts. This will go for my groceries, this will go for my medicine, this will go for my children. uh,
Yes,
After, yeah, after having all this, if there is some residue, it will go for the deposit to bank or something like that. But
yes, perfect.
yeah, but nowadays, what situation is going on, how they will manage this kind of,
They
after getting this kind of, yeah,
manage.
they can't manage. Then what we
Yes,
will do, yeah, if you want to manage only through this half salary, what you will get from your job, you just settle for something. You don't settle your medicine portions. It will be fixed. You don't settle your
yes,
yeah children's schooling cost or tuition cost, whatever you will say, you want to say, it will be fixed. Only you will cut your groceries or food items, something like that.
yes,
Yeah, I must say, yeah, you can only manage through this way. Two is fixed, medicine and schooling is fixed. There is no compromise at all. You can
yes,
only manage through your household things. Only cattle it,
yes,
yeah,
yes,
cut it your pudding items or something like that. Yeah, this is the way you can manage, as per my opinion.
yes. Yes, I have a same opinion, so I can't repeat the same thing again. Now I can say what is the pros and cons about the unemployment, like pros and cons, advantages and the disadvantages, and I will share my opinion about the
Yeah,
unemployment.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so if the people are like a want unemployment in India, we have to reduce, we have to decrease this thing. So what things we require? First of all, like education is a very must, I can say. Because of the education we are not getting a good job, right? So education is the most important thing. People can live their life they can do anything without education, I can say. But if they want to reach in a higher level, in a higher post, so they will have some amount of knowledge. At least they can read and learn, and they can understand everything. So that much of qualification they have, so that they can uh, like live their life in a very good way. So education is the most important thing. And second one is, if I say, we have to acquire a more skill. Like now the time technology is going on, like a computer knowledge and all the thing is going on. So we have to learn a more technical thing, like this kind of online thing is going on. So in this time, I can say this is a very important thing. You have to be knowledge about this internet and the technology. So in now the time I'm saying, and it's old time, people are with internet, they can do their job. But now this time it's not important. People can't do their job without internet. So they have a knowledge about the internet technology. And the third thing is very important. We have to be control the population, because the population is increases. So how many people they can get a job? Okay, so job requirement is a less, and population is a more. That is why the people are not getting a job. So as you know, now is all the machinery is working. So it's also the main disadvantage, I can say. 100 people work, one machine can done, right? So that is one of the most disadvantage point. People are not getting the job. So it is a employment problem. So we have to reduce our population, so that if we want to this thing is increase our life, our, and not I'm saying life, it's a country problem. Unemployment, it's not my individual problem. So it's so we can reduce this problem in our country. Yeah, this thing I it's my opinion.
Yeah, well, you have said a very good thing, and what I will say, it is very proper. You explained it in proper way. I would like to say one thing. I would like to ask one thing to you, Sonam. Uh, if you have the power, or
Okay.
you will get a chance to ask like a PM, or from where we can get anything, what two or
Okay.
three things you ask for our India for reducing our unemployment? What two or three things you want to ask for our India, and after asking it, you can get it. You will get it. What two or
Yes.
three things you want to ask for our India for reducing our unemployment?
Yes.
Suppose you can, you would like to ask some regarding our educational aspect, or our employment access, from where we can get employment, like industry. What you will ask, or you will pray to PM? Suppose to PM.
Oh my God. I was not in that much of thinking. But if I have this power
Yeah.
to say, so first of all, I will control the population, because in India, population is a very high. Now the time it's a second or third number population level in
Yeah.
India is going on. So first of all, we have to reduce this thing in India. And second thing, I will focus on whatever the generation and like a child, they will have to get a knowledge, good education, good level of education, because the education is the only the way people can achieve anything in their life.
Okay.
So this is the two things I can improve my country, and I will provide a more technological thing, so the people can more skill and more qualified, so that they will very confident to go outside like a world, and they can uh, do a job without any like a and the low level of confidence, I can say. So if they have all the things like educated, so that they can go anywhere in the world, and they can do whatever they have a dream, they can achieve. So it's more I'm giving the importance of the technology. People can learn about the technology, what's the technology nowadays is going on, like a computer knowledge is a very important now the time. Everyone has to know about the like a computer knowledge, because you can't draft a letter to send the courier. Everything is on the email. Please write it down in the email. So you have the use of the computer, so it's very important, at least a normal knowledge you have about the technology, so that India can this thing reduce unemployment, and India become more is a developing country, now become a developed country.
Yeah, well said. But whatever you said to earlier, like something to control our populations, it's very, you explained it in fantastic way. And I would like to say regarding our educational field, whatever you said earlier, it also explained in a fantastic way. But I would like to say, first of all, we must have the ample numbers of employer in our state or in our,
Yes,
yeah, because without employer, we doesn't have any kind of employment. Because if
yes,
I, as a father, I always will have a dream to get or give best education to my children.
yes, yes,
And if I don't have the ample kind of money to spend upon my children, how how will I give them the proper educations? That's why I like to say, first of all, if I will have the power or I'll have the opportunity to get something from the PM or from the other authority, what you will do for your country, then first of all, I would like to say, yeah, give me a more industry or more employer in our country, so that the people get their employment.
yes.
And by this way or through this way, we can reduce the unemployment in our country.
So I can say you and me sharing a very good thought about the unemployment, and hope
Yeah,
so it will be reduced after some time, and we are becoming like a developed country. Like if
yeah,
we
yeah,
are think this thing initially way, I can say, if we this thing is done with ourselves, so that we can tell other, okay, so without implement in yourself, how can we say others, right? So we should start with yourself, so
yeah.
we can say other.